Hey guys, what's up? I'm super, super excited to talk about all things what is coaching. This is my coaching webinar for October, and I am just so happy that you're here. So, first, I'm just going to start with how I got started as a coach. I got married, and then soon after I gained about 30 pounds like super quickly, and was just kind of living the 21-year-old lifestyle and just having fun, enjoying. Happy weight was just coming, and all of a sudden I had a couple friends ask me to be bridesmaids in their weddings, and I was like, oh my gosh, I seriously cannot even imagine myself in a bridesmaid's dress. Can't even imagine it. And so I've been kind of like trying these like Garcinia pills, flat tummy teas, all this like weird stuff. And then it kind of came down to it. And it was like, okay, I literally have 6 months. Like I have to do the work because this is happening. I want to feel good. I want to look good. And I know that what it really is going to take is for me to be doing my exercises and my nutrition. And so I just had to start. And I started small, and then I started the 21-day fix. And I'll tell you, like, printing out a calendar and starting doing a workout program had me feeling really good about myself for the first time in a while. And I didn't really like think that I felt bad about myself because I really didn't, but I was like feeling so proud. I could do this. I was check marking off the boxes. I was like, oh yeah, I did my first workout. I did my second workout. I did 7 workouts. I did a whole week, and I was just like feeling good about it. I was feeling proud. And after 21 days, I was like, okay, I did 21 days. Now I think I can do 80. And 80 days would have taken me to the one of the girls' weddings, and it was like perfect. And so I went all in. And at this time, now I'm like, okay, I really need to start looking into this nutrition stuff and the portion containers and all this stuff to actually know how to be healthy along with working out. And so I did. The program is called 80 Day Obsession, and I literally became obsessed with what I was doing. It was just fun. It was fun to feel good, to have something, for me and to feel accomplished with. And so at her bachelorette party, we took a photo together, and I literally didn't even recognize myself in a good way. Like I felt like, oh my gosh, I actually look good. And sometimes it's a photo that helps you realize that. And it was. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay, this is really working for me. I need to share this with the world because I just felt good about it. And so that is whenever I became a coach. So, side note, my coach had actually asked me to join as a coach for about 2 years, and I kept on ignoring her and ignoring her. And I thought she was a part of some weird scam. And I was like, I just pretty much ignored her. I'm like, nope. And then I was like, okay, no, this is like legit workouts, eating healthy, community. I feel good. I'm sharing it with others. And if I can make an extra income to possibly get my Shakeology paid for, then I'm golden because, I started small like that. Like I just wanted to get my supplements paid for so that I could start drinking these shakes because I know how nutritious they are. But honestly, $100 or so, I was like, it's kind of a lot. But if I get them paid for, I'll be on top of the world. So I just like started, and I started doing what she told me to do. So I'll kind of move on to then what do we do as coaches? Well, it's a 4 super simple steps. I'm not saying easy, but 4 super simple. Number 1, you're on your own health and fitness journey. So we have a Beachbody On Demand platform where you get access to basically a Netflix of workouts. So it's not on Netflix, but it's to where you go in do it on your phone, computer, TV, iPad, whatever. You go in, you can pick a program. There's weights, cardio, dancing, boxing, bar, yoga, cycling, all kinds of different things. You get to pick what you like. And then when you do, then you come into like kind of like the episodes part of Netflix to where then you have your daily workout. And all you do is you click your daily workout, you press play and you do it. So cool. And, everybody has different programs that they like. And it's just neat that like, while I love the heavy lifting, let's get it. Somebody else might like a 20-minute like cardio session. And while that sounds awful to me, everybody gets to enjoy this. And then so we're doing our workouts and we're doing our nutrition. And so there are 2 different nutrition programs to follow. Also, depending on what you like and how your brain works. So I follow the Portion Fix container system to where I know exactly how many containers I should have in the day. I know that I need 4 cups of vegetables to fuel my body. I need 5 cups of protein that are 3/4 cup measurements, for example, to fuel my body. And I do not ever eliminate anything. I'm still getting my carbs in. I'm still getting my healthy fats in. I'm just kind of more so limiting them. And this has been the biggest lifestyle change ever for me because I started using MyFitnessPal whenever I had no idea what I was doing, and I was eating so many carbs and fats, but I was like, I don't even know. So this is an awesome way to know exactly how much of each food group. They give you food lists to get to fuel your body towards your goals, whether you want a weight loss or maintaining, or some people even want to gain weight. So anyways, the other method is more like a plated method where some people might feel a little restricted being like, oh, I can only have this. I don't think of it that way, but sometimes people's brains could, think that. And so the other one's plated. You look at your plate and you think, for example, half of my plate should look like vegetables, a fourth should look like proteins, and a fourth should look like carbs. And that is how you could envision your plate to know that you're fueling your body in the correct way. So let's move on. We do our workouts and we do our nutrition. I'm just going to count that as one because I'll just call it working on you. The next is posting. So I used to be so worried that people were going to think that I was salesy or annoying or all these things. And I was super self-conscious. I had no idea what I was doing. I never posted. The only time I'd post is if I was going out with the friends or on vacation. But now I had something that was kind of like inspiring me. I was excited to share what I was doing because it made me happy. And also, I knew that if I did, then I could inspire others and then they might join me. And then, we could do this together and I could possibly make a commission. And so I'm like, okay, I have to get uncomfortable. And it was hard at first. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I wasn't as consistent as I am now. I wasn't as tech savvy, nothing, but we all start somewhere. We have to. We have to start at ground zero in order to get better. We have to gain that confidence. And so now I'm super excited to share with the world. What can I post about today to inspire someone to get healthy, or an easy idea for meal prepping, or, how was my workout today? Or, and reels have now become fun. I would say some people would be intimidated, but really it's just kind of copying what somebody else does. And it's actually really easy. But anyways, so we post for inspiration, and it can look like however you want it to look like. So yes, I do a lot of meal prepping video reels, but somebody else might just want to post a sweaty selfie and say, here's my day 1. This is how I felt today. Here's my day 2. This is how I felt. And it doesn't have to be any certain way because your like posting is your job. It's your business and it can look however you want it to look. The other thing that we do is we invite other women to join in. And how I view this is I have found something that super works for me and I love it. I could not even imagine not doing it now. I couldn't imagine going to the gym, actually being consistent with that with a baby, all of the things. And so we invite other women to join in with us. And it's not weird to say, Hey, girlfriend, thank you so much for the support on my post. Didn't know if you may be interested in doing this with me. I don't find that weird at all. That's me being like, hey, I see you on my page. Thanks for coming here. That way we can be together. I can inspire you. But while you're here watching, didn't know if you might want to join in because you guys, I would almost guarantee that most people in the world have some sort of fitness or health or weight loss type of goal, and they just don't know what to do. And so they're probably not going to join you by just watching, but if you personally ask someone to join in and just be that friend for someone, they might actually join in. And then they can join in our groups and you guys can be accountability partners and all this fun stuff. The last thing that coaches do. So to backtrack, we've worked on ourselves, posted on social media, invited other women. And the last thing is personal development. So what other job seriously pays you for being on a personal growth journey? I can tell you that the things that I dream about now and think about, have on my vision board, or just in my head as goals, I never would have thought about 4.5 years ago. I was kind of in this bubble of, hey, I made it. I went to college, I got married, I have a house, I have my teaching job. We did it, but it kind of then became this like, okay, like I've pushed for so many things for so long. What's next? Right? What do I have to push for next? And so anyways, I wanted to move on to how do we earn an income? Well, Beachbody coaches earn a 25% commission off of anything that I don't really like to use the word sell, but in the end, it is a transaction. So 25% commission. We also get 25 percent off of everything. So I will say that Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income. It does come from each individual's hard work, diligence, and skill. But with that being said, I'd love to share just off the top of my head some huge coaching wins, financial and also non-financial. So because I am consistent in my business activities, I've been able to do some incredible things like pay off my Jeep and have a huge down payment on our house. I earn more now than I do as a teacher in which I went to college for 4 years. Like, what on earth? And yeah, so cool. So many things. My Beachbody card, like I have a debit card, is linked to my Amazon. So big or small, I'm paying for it with my Beachbody extra income. Because I don't know why I've had this like mindset that my like career money is for bills, groceries, gas, things that we do kind of together. And then my Beachbody money is my extra. If I want to, get a new outfit, or maybe I need a new like bookshelf for my office or TV for my office, or I'm going just to get a coffee. It's for my extra stuff. And that's just fun to have because I used to feel like I couldn't really spend money and I don't even know why. Anyways, and then non-financial wins, I have just created a lifestyle that would be unrecognizable to my old self. Like well, let me backtrack. What I used to do was basically I'd wake up late, rush around, go to work all day, stay a little late, come home, make a dinner that was either hamburger helper, chicken helper, tuna helper, a bagged like Bertolli, or if I was feeling really creative, I would get on Pinterest and find like a big old pasta bake or like some sort of pasta thing or a dessert that I was like, I guess trying to impress my husband, my new husband at the time, even though we had been together, but I'm like, I'm gonna create this awesome like pasta bake. And like, and then we would watch Netflix for like 5 hours and then we do it all again and then go out all weekend long, eat out all weekend. And it was like really fun in the time. That's just like what we did. But now I've created this lifestyle that's like, no, we get up early, I'm productive, I get my workout in, I start my day with personal development, and I go to work, but then I come home and I'm excited about something after work. I'm excited to inspire the world, and I'm more than just a teacher, and I'm more than just a mom. I inspire the world, and I have fun creating content, and I eat healthy meals. I know how to eat, and I've just created a lifestyle around that. I've gained so much self-confidence in myself, and like I said before, kind of just become a dreamer again, and it's just cool. So my secret sauce to all of this consistency and, the success that I've had, well, I said that, I actually said my answer. My secret sauce is consistency. That's it. Of the four things, I am just excited about what I do. I work on myself. I post on social media. I ask other women to join in, and I engage in my personal development day after day after day, not just when I want to. I don't just, always jump out of bed at 5:30, but I think to myself, all right, I got goals, I'm excited and I want to do this. And, I am tired, I am cozy, but I also want to reach these goals. And this is literally my only time to do it. I need to get up early because the rest of my day is like, with my baby, which is awesome, with my job. And, so I need to get up early and get things done. So what would you get from me as your coach? Well, I actually switch things up, but you get a 14-day email series from me to get you started on your health, fitness, supplements. I walk you through meal planning, grocery listing, weekends, snack ideas, getting more vegetables in, all these things. Like, I put a lot of time into something that I'm just going to hand over to you, as well as like my own template of meal plans and grocery lists, color coded, and I'm just going to hand it to you. And as a coach, then I am just going to give you the bare minimum right now. I'm going to give you a posting idea calendar, because I know sometimes it's like, I want to post, but I don't know what to post. So I'm going to give you a post idea calendar. I'm going to give you some invite examples, because I know that you want to ask someone to join in with you. And you're like, also, I feel like I don't even know what to say. I'm just going to give you some little ideas. I'm going to give you a Google form to where in the future, make it your own, fly your wings. But right now, here, just if somebody's interested, just send this to them. That's all. I have weekly recognition, weekly team calls. I have fun prizes, and I have a series of podcasts for you to listen to so you can get your mind right. And I have a time blocking sheet so that you can know when you're doing what, and just all the things. So, as well as obviously your package. And a lot of people have been asking me, so how much does it cost to become a coach? And the way I worded it back to someone had me kind of mind blown. I'm like, honestly, my coaching is free, which is kind of weird to think about. But literally, my coaching is free. You just need to buy your package. And that is just your year of workouts and your own nutrition and supplements. And right now, it's about $140. So with that, you're going to get your whole year of workouts, your month of either Shakeology, Performance Line, or the Go and Glow. And then you get 2 nutrition programs to where you can also learn about nutrition, become an expert in it, feel good about healthy as a lifestyle. And then I'll mentor you for free. So funny to think about. So before I hop off of here, I wanted to share some objections, because I know that it's possible you're like, this sounds really good, but it's not realistic. I don't have a transformation yet. I don't have time. I don't post now. I'm not confident. I don't have a large following. Anybody? Okay. First of all, we do have time for what we make time for. I don't have a lot of large chunks of time. But what I do is I work more so from a to-do list. So I have a check mark of boxes, and I can't necessarily say exactly how much I can do within a certain time, but I'm going to do what I can when I can. Now, I'm not going to go to bed without it done, but it might look different each day, because having a baby is sometimes unpredictable and sometimes not. But I more so work from a to-do list, and we have small pockets of time. Have you ever realized that you find yourself scrolling and now it's been like 15 minutes. What if you would have like, gotten on your social media and been intentional about adding some new friends or asking some new followers to join in with you during that 15 minutes instead of scrolling? You don't have a transformation yet? Well, I have two personal like takes on this. Whenever I started, I did have a transformation. And then I was like, heck yeah, I'm showing this off and I'm going to get people to join in because look at what I did. And that was really awesome. But then also I got pregnant, had a baby, and then I took people through my journey. So back in December, I didn't have a transformation. Obviously, I was starting from the beginning again. And it was really cool to say, you know what? I'm going for it. Here's my day one. Here's how I look now. Watch me. And it was fun to take people through my journey day after day after day after day, program after program. Like my progress was small and it was small and it kept adding up. And now a year later, I'm like, boom, right? So you can take people through your journey. And about not having a large following, no one does. I feel like that's something that we think that we have to have, but really the people who may join you right now isn't going to be 10,000 random people. It's going to be the people who already know, like, and trust you. The people who you're at work with saying like, oh yeah, like we need to get it together at lunch, or like your family who's going on vacation in March and you've been wanting to, feel good in your bathing suit and you just haven't. Those are the people that's probably going to join you first. Could be your Facebook friends and your Instagram friends, but you don't need a lot of people, especially you don't need a lot of strangers, because that's not really going to be helpful at this point. You got to gain confidence. Well, you got to gain, I meant to say, trust with people, and you got to give and you got to really prove yourself sometimes. You don't post a lot. I don't think anybody does on that either. We gain confidence as we do it. And same with just in general, I don't know what to do or I'm not confident. Well, I'm going to teach you the steps to do. And essentially you just have to kind of tiptoe in, try something, and then try it again, and just, get better at it, get more comfortable with it. But in general, I'm looking for the woman who's positive and hardworking. I'm looking for some friends because my lifestyle's changed and I just need some girlfriends. I'm looking for like learners and doers, like not really the person who's gonna like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go for it and then do nothing. Like I want to watch you do things so that I can see you have success as well. So I'm looking for a doer and a dreamer and someone who's self-disciplined to where, I'm not like doing your workout is like not something that you're like questioning whether you're motivated or not. You're just going to get up and do it because it's part of your job, And so anyways, I'm so excited to have shared all this information with you, and my inbox is always open if you would like to join, if you'd like to ask me any questions and possibly join in with me, because I do have a new coach mentorship starting on Monday. So how fun would it be, first of all, to have a group of women starting with you? You guys can learn together, do together, share small wins together, different things like that. But also, what if you also had a friend sign up with you and you guys did coaching together? Mind blown. How cool would that be? Because I'm watching people right now who are on like bigger coaches than myself who are on like this leadership retreat. And I'm just like, wow, first of all, how fun would that be to be on that leadership retreat? But second of all, how cool would it be to have a best friend do it with you, or a sister or a cousin do this all with you? And like, I would like mentor you both, but like she would sign up under you, but then I would mentor you both because you don't know what you're doing yet. And that's fine. Anyways, so many things, but this is the end, and this is all I have for you right now. But again, my inbox is open. Our packages are $20 off with Kinsey TSP 20. I have a link in my bio to build your bundle. If you're like, heck yeah, I'm ready. Whether you're a existing client and you're like, I want to do this with you, or maybe you're brand new sitting on the sidelines and you're like, I've been watching you. I'm kind of like how you were. I've been saying no for 2 years and now I'm ready to just do it. Let's do it, sister. I got you, and I am ready to hear from you. So thank you so much for hopping on. It means a lot, and see you later.